Check, check, mic check.
What? Is that better?
Check, check, mic check. How's my mic position? Okay, where do you want to start? Welcome to Sapsucker Farms. Insert cool drone shot of the cabin. It's been a little over a week. We're here to show you a little of what we're doing. Well, this is our cabin. It's a little off-grid cabin. There's 2 beds in it. It's sweet. It is built out of a tree that used to stand right here. Cool little bit of history. And let's take you around the farm.
I'll go with the eggs.
Yeah.
So these are the laying hens and their coop. One of my tasks every day. Let's go get some eggs. Looks like Mama's in here with her chick, the free range mama. So the egg baskets are right underneath here. And then we're getting some eggies. And look at this enterprising mama. Yeah, come on. Usually the chickens aren't released until about 11 a.m. It encourages them to lay their eggs in here rather than amongst the flora. When they're warm, you can tell they just laid them. That one was a warm one. A few up here. Let's go to the other side. Usually there's a little more on this side. All right. Oh, eggies. And then wash them and pack them for the CSA. All right, that's all the eggies. Check their food and water. So food bins here. Chickens will get some more feed today. Water looks good. So the door is automatic, which is so cool. It's programmed to close a little after sunset and open around 11 in the morning. The rooster's crowing because Bootsy's over here. Bootsy Collins, you're doing so well.
So one of the projects I did recently, this past week actually, was help repair the electric fence. So the electric fence was only getting like a quarter or a third of the voltage it was supposed to be getting. And one of the big problems was there were just grasses that were touching it and grounding the wire. So I weed whacked around the whole thing. And I learned all of the ins and outs of how an electric fence works, which is definitely something that will come in handy for our future life. And it was a really awesome piece of learning. So the electric fences are all around the orchard. This is the north orchard over here. Out this way, it's full of native grasses. One of the things they did right away was restore the land to a native prairie, which is super cool. So this was another one of our projects. I would come around with the weed whacker and clear out lower brush and grasses and things like this and get them out of the way. Oh. Lauren cleaned out in all the baskets there and made sure the baskets were all repaired and nice and functioning to keep out different critters that want to try to eat the bark and destroy the apple tree. So this is definitely one of the younger trees. You can see on the tag, it's from 2022. It's a Wolf River apple. They grow a ton of different varieties, lots of which are great for cider, a few of which are for eating. And one of the things we did with Jim was taste apples.
Yeah, it's pretty tasty.
Not too starchy. All the starch is converted over to sugar. It is from 07, an 18-year-old tree comparison to a 3-year-old tree. Another tree that has started to drop some apples, so. This one's really good.
Ooh, that is tasty.
Right?
What's the variety?
Prairie Magic, maybe. Prairie Magic from 08. I think that's good. Oh, there's a huge frog. Come check it out. There's tons of wildlife on the farm. We've seen toads and frogs and snakes, all kinds of things.
Apple hunting. Starting to drop. Sit. Good boy, Bootsy. What a good boy. What a good boy. Still pretty sharp. Brad and I went to a sunflower farm last night. It was gorgeous, so pretty. but mosquitoes ate.
Okay, so in here is the skid steer, piece of equipment that I did not know how to use until this week. Jim taught me all the controls. We used it to bring some pallets down from the cider barn up here of lots of bottles for the maple syrup. And we also used it to move a couple big giant crates for apples. Very valuable piece of equipment, very valuable piece of learning for me personally. Really awesome that Jim took the time to teach me about it. I guess we should probably switch because the two things we're going to talk about next are the baby chicks and the hoop houses, and those are both Lauren projects.
All right, here you go. Alrighty, so let's go check on the baby chicks. So baby chicks just got an apartment upgrade today. They got a bigger food, they got a bigger water, and as a result, their previous barrier is now the door barrier. Just checking on y'all. How you doing? So, looks like they've moved in just fine. So good to see you, girls. Getting bigger, growing up. They grow up so fast. All right, so let's head into the greenhouse. We'll check on our tomatoes. So Brad and I chopped a bunch of leaves off of them, put some fish amendment on them, and they're doing a little bit better. They're producing fruit, which is the point. Let's see how they taste.
Can I have one?
Mm-hmm. These are tomatoes. Seem to be doing better.
Two very cool plants that I don't think we've seen before in person. This is turmeric, which is incredible. It looks so cool. Ginger, which are these sort of bamboo looking plants. And you can dry the leaves, you can use them for tea, but we mainly use the root. Behind you are some peppers that we are gonna harvest and eat for dinner.
But they've already been harvested and they're sitting in the fridge.
So something they have here on the farm, sapsucker, that I know I will want someday. They have a big walk-in cooler and a big walk-in freezer. Great place to store produce and fresh meats and the cider and maple syrup. I am going to grab some peppers and cabbage here on the shelf.
Hey Brad, what you got in your harvest there?
We got some peppers, some cucumbers, some cabbage, and then in here, tomatoes that I don't need. Why did we come in here? Yeah, this is the sugar house. So check back at another video to see us make maple syrup. I think that's it for this first week or so at Sapsucker. We've obviously enjoyed cider down in the cider barn. We've gotten to meet the community that's here, meet a lot of really cool people. And most importantly, I've gotten to lose a cribbage a bunch of times to Lauren. So we'll see you all soon.
Bye.